Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Brutus Monroe Inspiration Design Team layout. And I am playing with some holiday blue chunky glitter glaze today, scrapbooking that picture of my husband and his daughter from Christmas last year. I'm also going to be playing with the Joy to the World stamp and die set, and I'm going to use the Brutus Monroe Perfect Blend alcohol paper, which is right there. I'm going to stick that into my little mini Misty, and we're going to use some of the Brutus Monroe Raven detail ink to stamp this up, and then I'm just going to use some random old alcohol markers to color that beautiful stamped image, and we're going to die cut it out. So I do want to make sure that I'm not going to hit my stamps or my magnets, and then right there, yeah, people, they popped together, and it took me a minute. I was like, oh, Lord, help me. But anyway, so I'm just using my arm there to prep the stamp. The oils on your skin help to prep it and just get all the chemicals and bits off from production, and gets a better image. It does start to, also using it a few times will do the same thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and continuously get good coverage. One thing I like about a stamp positioner is you can get the good coverage. So I had to switch it. You could put a sweatshirt on to press down because it was hurting my hand. So I do have that. I'm going to give it one more good image because I had missed a spot. And I am happy with it. So we're going to come in with our stamp cleaner, the Brutus Monroe. It is Alpine. What is it called? Alpine Wreath, the Squeaky Clean. And I need another bottle of this, but I can't wait. I got to see what kind of fall smells they have because it smells pretty. So we are now going to, I'm just kind of getting a design on how I want to do this. So that is the Floral Heart stencil from Brutus Monroe as well. And I'm going to do some mixed media work on the black cardstock there. And I'm just going to make two little patches, and then you'll see what I do with that in the end. I just take some very, very, very non-sticky washi tape. It's from the dollar store, so it really doesn't stick at all because I don't want to rip the paper as I'm pulling it up. And we're going to open up this chunky glaze. Oh, it's so pretty. You know what? I don't know if I've got that swatched or not. I need to make a note, you guys. Sorry, sidetrack. So I'm using a palette knife that I use for my glitter glaze only. Well, my glittered products, but let's be honest, I really only have Brutus Monroe glitter glaze. And it goes on like a dream. Now, it's called chunky because it does have some chunky glitter in there as well. And you will see that later. But, oh, it just goes on like butter, you guys. Like, I could watch this my entire life. And the stencil took it fabulously. So I'm going to just bring in my tweezers just a smidge and pop off that stencil and move it up. Oh, so pretty. I was so afraid that I was going to smear it onto what I had already done. So I'm going to cut this out so that little smear there to the side, it is not going to matter. And once again, we're just going to go ahead and put a nice amount down. As long as you do not overwork your mixed media on a stencil, your glitter glazes, any of your glazers, you're not going to get leakage underneath the stencil. Now, if you sit there and continuously run your palette knife in one area, yes, it doesn't matter how thick the stencil is or the paste that you are using, you are going to force the mixed media underneath the stencil. So, try to get good coverage that first time. I also will clean my palette knife off and get more on there instead of trying to get everything off of the palette knife. You will also work the material under the stencil. I had absolutely no leakage on this one, and I love it. Just go ahead and grab out my big shot here and show you guys how fabulous this die cuts perfectly. I need new cutting plates, so pay no attention to that. So now here it is, all fun and colored. And I'm going to come in with some hickory smoked stress ink. And I just want to distress the edges of my paper here just to give it a little bit of something, because I'm going to basically, it's like my border. Instead of a messy edge, we are going to use the ink and just a cute little, yeah, it's not really cute, is it? Just the blending tool. So this is all dry and fun. It did take a minute because I wanted it thick in some places. So it took about an hour to dry, but all in all, I'm completely happy. And the amount of warpage is minimum, you guys. So I'm just going to trim the long pieces with my trimmer so that I get a straight edge. And then I just take my scissors. The smaller links I can do pretty straight with scissors, but the longer ones, not at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take my photo here, add some liquid adhesive because I want to make sure that it's going to stick onto the glitter glaze. And I'm just going to hold it for just a minute, rub it. And I'm holding it until the glue dries or starts to dry and grab. And I'm going to use that first one to map my photo. Now I do know that I want to use that ornament to kind of border the bottom of the photo. And I'm seeing how big that is because I want to measure it in half and make sure that I cut it in half because I'm a little odd like that. And then I'm going to cut it in half and I'm going to make a strip, and I absolutely love it. Now, the camera is not doing this justice at all, but you can seriously see the fun design. And since I cut it in half, it doesn't really look like hearts anymore, which is kind of cool. But it shines so bright in real life, and I absolutely love it. Just grab my T-square ruler there so that I can make sure I have that straight. And then we are going to align them all up together. And get them set. I am going to place this right here. I just place it right on top of the photo and come in with just a tad bit more distressing on the edges. I do take some random stuff that I have in my little holiday bin and just trying to use some items up. I like this cute little silver and white enamel strip. It's going to mostly be covered up, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to take these cute little mittens, and I am using liquid glue on a lot of this because I'm sticking it on the glitter glue. I don't want to cover the glitter glue up very much, so I am going to just kind of pop it right around the photo there, just to cover the seam, basically, is what I'm doing. I have the tree, and I have this cute little, I don't know, it's a blue charm, and it's a Christmas light, so obviously going to use that as well. And just come in with a couple other items, seeing if I can get any of these little snowmen on there. None of them seem to want to work, but I am going to be able to get that brad on, and I have no idea where I've gotten some of those things, guys, to be honest with you. It's just items that I have accumulated over the year. Using the brad setter, going to go ahead and make sure that I put some washi on the back of that, but since I have such no stick washi, I have to use adhesive as well. I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut out this cute little snowman. How many times can I say cute in one voiceover? I don't know, but apparently a lot. I'm just using my big scissors or roughly cutting this out, and I'm going to put him above the Christmas tree with his little hands underneath the picture like he's propping up the picture. Absolutely love it. So if you'd like to pick up any of these products, I will have my affiliate link down below. Hop on over and see what you can get on all of the fun new Christmas items that they have in the shop, and plus the glitter glazes. I mean, the chunky glitter glaze. The glitter glaze is phenomenal, but the chunky glitter glaze makes you just think of snow and fun and winter layouts. And I absolutely love this. I do not put a title on this. You guys, sometimes I just don't feel like a layout needs a title. There's so many layouts that I have from this family event that we had. So, you know, not really needing a title. I do take just some random old washi. I felt like the top and bottom needed just a bit, so I've got some black and white washi to border the top and bottom. And that is going to be it for this layout. So don't forget to go check out Brutus Monroe. They have fun sales all the time. And I will see you guys later. Bye.